Hello. Right, so today, well, in fact, today it's the same day as the other day. I'm always sat at this thing. Genos 2. This is the Genos 2. You can tell by these red LEDs that sort of go up and down. Genos 1 doesn't have those, and there's some buttons over here the Genos 1 doesn't have. So, anyway, I'm not bothered about that. I'm talking to you today about making the desert adventure sound usable for pretty much anything. And I'm going to surprise you here when you see what I'm going to do with it. Desert adventure, new style on Genos. Yay! Whether it's on a scale of 1 to 10, it's probably a 20. It's just incredible. It's what's selling this thing, I'm sure. You've only got to play the voices and the style together. It's like a marriage made in heaven. Listen to these. This is the Duck meditation. Now, I'm going to tell you a secret. Oh, it's not a secret. I'm going to tell you something. This less is more. Don't sit playing fistfuls of notes trying to make. The idea is you're out on this sort of, imagine the movie, you're sort of on a camel, clop, 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 clop. You come up to this sort of pyramid, and then the sun starts to set, and you don't want sort of handfuls of, we're here, da, da, da. No, none of that crap. You want to keep it simple, and you want to play as little as possible in terms of, you want single notes. Let the instrument breathe. Stop. Let the delay and the echo and the reverb become part of that performance. Very simple, just one finger. You've got this new reverb, this new system. Let's hear it using. Don't play big notes and long runs. It doesn't need it. It just needs setting the tone. So I'm gonna play a piece now, which I can because it's not copyright. At least I'm sure it's not. But you can see how I can do this. So I'm just leading in. Now I've got some strings on the left hand. I'm going to show you, obviously it's the ones I always use, the Epic Strings pack from Sound Packs. It's a very real orchestral string sound. So now I can do Auld Lang Syne with a Duck. Now, one of the things that you may notice and it bugs me, that dum-dum kicks in. I'm going to turn the drums off. Okay, and then I'm going to press memory and just plonk it in a registration. So it's in number 6. So now, I'm not going to have that bum-bum kicking in, just random location, because I want to make this freestyle, free play. And by having the drum, it's kind of trying to say, get back into tempo, because it's hitting on a particular beat. I don't want that. So I've taken that off. So I've taken rhythm 1 and rhythm 2 off. and press memory and shoved it into number 6. So that's where it is. Number 6. I've got this. Now, if I want to bring the style in and out nicely, just press sync stop and sync start will light together. So when you play the chord and take your hand off, it stops. Okay? So watch how I can use this. My left hand isn't doing anything, my right hand is leading the melody. Going to update that memory so that it knows that when I go to number 6, sync stop and sync start will trigger together. I want a little string hint in the melody as well. So I'm going to go into my user, into the Epic String Pack and choose Soundstage. And at that point, I want to start to bring in the rhythm. So make sure channel's turned on. And all the other parts. And then I'm going to press memory 7. And now, when I go to memory 7, it's going. Now, one of the things I do want to show you is the multipads, because I didn't realise, but there are some absolutely belting Arabic percussion multipads. Now, apart from anything, that's the sound I make when I drag the bin out on bin day. It sounds like an old dustbin. Then we've got the little whatever they're called, and then we've got him joining in, and then I think she's on that one. So we can actually build these in. And they really do add something nice. Yeah, that's really... Let's shove that in memory number 8. Now, one of the things you need to be careful with, because I've just done it, is make sure that sync stop is off when you're using the multipads, because they will start and stop they will actually stop the multipad from playing. Just turn it off. So make sure that your sync start is off when you're using that. all I've done here is gone to number 6. My sync start stop will trigger, so the rhythm stops, and then it gives me room to do this. Number 7. Isn't that reverb? It's incredible. So this sort of style can be used for other things. You can easily convert songs that are in a major key to a minor, and all of a sudden it sounds really quite mysterious and sort of ethereal sort of sounding. But you can pick other sounds. The Celtic flute air is one of my favourites. It's just lovely. And this is still using the Desert Adventure. If you want, you can go into the ethereal and where is it? What have they done with it? Movie and show, ethereal movie, there it is. So, and again, you can do the same thing. Make sure start stop is turned on. It will allow you to be more creative. Take your hand off, it stops. Bass. Don't have to fill all the time. Give music breathing space. Isn't that great? Now, I'm going to show you another thing. Felt piano. Yes, I have. It's an incredible sound. And again, using it with this sort of ethereal movie that sound. I mean, that's just got reverb. Stick some reverb, lots of reverb. It's on 76, would you believe? It's a killer sounder. It's just, I mean, if I take going full keyboard here with that felt piano. Again, if I wanted to bring in my backing. Do you know, I've just realised that's the Hulk sound piano at the end. If you remember if you're old enough to remember the original Hulk, where he used to sort of get angry, turn green, and then miraculously he always had his clothes on, but they were small, torn to shreds. It made no sense. But at the end, he would walk away, and it would be. That sort of thing. It was very that's the sound. That is the sound. Felt piano, absolutely one of the belting sounds in here. And I was kind of hoping, because modern music now there's more sounds like this appearing in pop music and kind of hoping for a few more of those sort of things. But this, with this particular style, is just it's night and day. Nice and dark, and then you've got this start-stops on. Now I'd like to put some of that string over the top of that piano, so I'm going to go into my user on voice 2, and I'm going to put the sound stage on. Not too loud, I just want a hint of a string. I'm actually going to move that octave right up so that I've got the right, there we go, up one octave. And remember, this isn't being rushed. The stop, start, sync, start is just waiting for me to play, so I can play at any speed I want. I'm looking at my watch. There's no time whatsoever. There's no rush for this. Turn the string off. Strings back on. It sounds like quality movie stuff. The sound coming from there, and oh, that's the other thing. Guess what? This is coming. The sound is coming out of the back of the Genos digitally. I'm not using any jack plugs. This is going straight from audio out of the Genos into the computer. So what you're hearing is a direct feed from the Genos. It's just, I wanted this for so long. I wanted an audio out via USB, acting as an interface. I mean, you can play things back through it as well, but that is just incredible. It really, really is. I mean, this keyboard has got so much scope to be something absolutely phenomenal. It really has. I'd love to get my hands on the R&D team at Yamaha, because I would have so many little things added that I think would make this. I mean, things like the backing, the channels. Now, okay, they're on the screen and I can sit and go in the screen and do that. I'd love physical channel buttons for the parts, because sometimes when the style's going, I think, right, shut the hell up, the brass, turn the brass off, bump. I can do it. But otherwise, I'm going to have to go on the screen, go channel, then, and it's a mess. And the idea of driving a keyboard from a screen is great. It's lovely. It works. You know, nothing wrong with it. But physical buttons are so easy to hit when you're playing. Bump. I can turn the strings on and off. Bump. Turn the brass back on. It would be such a wonderful thing to have. Just above, these. I mean, do I need to have Yamaha there? Put Yamaha there. Have a series of buttons for the channels. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. They need to have 10 because it would need to marry the. But you can certainly stagger them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm thinking about this too much. Yeah, you can offset them. They look like a keyboard, but hey. So there you go. So little things like that, just to make it's the performance. It's all about making music sound real. I just bloody love this thing. I really do. Anyway, guys, I wanted to show you how you can use Desert Adventure for various things, including Auld Lang Syne. Yes, you can. For those of you out there, if you've been watching my channel, thank you so much for the views. Thank you so much for the support, the kind comments. You're all wonderful. For even for those who've left nasty comments, I forget all that. And this year, let's try and all be nice. Let's all have a great, positive year playing Genos 2. And I wish you all the very best for the new year. If you're watching this after the new year, you're a bit late. Where were you? But for those of you who have been watching the channel, thank you so much. You really are fabulous people, and I wish you all the best for 2024. Happy New Year, guys, and thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.